It's intake time, wonder kids and wives, children hoping their stats won't decline. Yes, you heard it right, it's Christmas time, it's youth intake day. Let's go look under the tree and see what kind of packages are waiting for us. Come on. Okay, so this is what the actual youth intake looks like. We have another 5-star potential player, which is great, at least on the surface. A 4.5 potential player as well. This makes me think that this is hopefully better than last year's intake, but probably not on par with the amazing intake we had year one. Loads of players are coming through and are actually turning into important players for our first team. I'm going to show you them just like I did last year. We're going to start from the bottom to the top. Here they come. Okay, so the absolutely worst one of the bunch, at least potential wise, is Kim Ahlstrand. Actually looks decent on the surface, but probably won't develop that much then. Then we have Modo Darbo, who looks a lot worse. Sort of this aggressive guy again, with nothing more to show for it. Philip Hurling, another one of these not too exciting players. Decent acceleration, decent pace, but nothing else for him. Hannes Valstenius is the first one with a little bit more potential. 2.5-star potential. Decent bravery, decent natural fitness, but will need to improve immensely. Nabil Nordström, 2.5 stars. Doesn't look good either. This is starting to worry me a bit, because if we're going to keep this up, then we won't have a decent team in a couple of seasons. Isak Granat, decent teamwork and work rate and determination. The rest is pretty shite. Rasmus Haglund, he's slow, he's aggressive, he's brave. What's he going to do? Stand in the middle and kick people? Oh. Oliver Nygren looks like a grown man at age 16. But only when you look at his face. When you look at his physicals, he is atrocious. Another one who is a major disappointment. Dennis Haddad, brave, decent leadership, decent work rate, decent tackling, bit slow, but maybe he can turn into something. Jaff Hultin, determination of 2, casual personality. He will probably just stroll around the training pitch smoking. Axel Frisk then, heading 11, passing 12, technique 11, decent physicals. Okay, he looks okay. Per Jonsson, he looks okay as well. Work rate, decent physicals, okay technique, need massive work, but okay. Oskar Brosin, his mentals are a little better, but his physicals are worse. Tackling okay, technicals pretty bad. Jesper Wiklund, first touch of 15, technique 11, I like that. Determination 12, hopefully he can improve. Okay acceleration, an attacker that we maybe could turn into something. Jonas Johansson, a goalkeeper with 4.5-star potential, hopefully he'll improve then. And the guy who is actually the only one that I really like, it's Kalle Andersson. Determination of 17, fairly determined personality, nice aggression, but decent dribbling and technique as well. Nice acceleration, nice off the ball. Hopefully we can turn him into one good striker. Maybe the deep lying forward. And this guy didn't come through the intake because he is 56 years old, but he is our director of football, and I think he's to blame for this youth intake, because we don't have a head of youth development. We haven't had one for a year because the candidates are all shite that come through. So I'm not sure how to redeem the situation, since we are not allowed to go searching for them. So this youth intake had an average BPDNA of 41.5. It's the second best. Worse than the first, better than the third. Highest DNA, Kalle Andersson, the 5-star potential guy. It's the second highest potential, highest second DNA we've had come through. Decent skill from Wiklund there. Movement, Kalle Andersson's the highest we've ever had. Ties. Highest perception, Jack Hultin, who didn't look like much. and then highest character is Ekdal 67. I pointed that out when we saw him, and compared to the rest of the players we've had come through, this is the highest one. But all in all, a fairly disappointing youth intake, but hopefully 3 or 4 players can turn into decent first team players, with Kjell Andersson hopefully becoming really good for us. And if we then go ahead and look at today's game, we are playing Mjällby in a middle of the pack game. We are 9th, they are 8th. Maybe we can fight for a top half finish because we cannot get relegated anymore. With 5 games left to play, it's 16 points down to the negative playoff, and we will get around 2 million regardless of where we finish, because we won't finish 4th and we won't finish 14th. So 2 million to our 600k balance would be good, because the projection still says that we will continue to bleed money. We've had more people watching our games. Look at this, 3,000 at the home games, and we've had a good run of form recently. So in today's game we will give loads of youngsters game time as usual. Piconell, Wallenborg, Almenbeck not that young, but he will still play. William Kenne comes in, and Amadeus Sörgård on the right, because he's the only right back we have. In central midfield we have Gustav Boman, experienced central midfielder, Gabonese international junior, and Jakob Eklund. And our front trio, like many times before this season, is John Tete, Marcus Hallgren, and finally Christopher Krebs. Hopefully they can score a goal or two to allow us to pass Mjällby in the table. It's looking like a nice night, and now the game is off. They start with the ball, but as usual the first highlight will probably be completely meaningless. Yeah, we kick them down and that ends the highlight. So completely pointless and meaningless like usual. Not a lot going on so far. 10 minutes past, the teams are throwing out feelers, and if we look at the stands, appears to be half capacity, which is good for us. It's a major leap compared to just 2 seasons ago. Stand behind the goal looks completely empty though, but I guess that's the away supporter section. And there's a penalty. Oh, I missed that. I thought that didn't look dangerous at all. But we are 1-0 down when former BP player Besar Sabovic scores for them. Doesn't he have any decency? So 1-0 down while I was talking about attendance figures. And they come again. Despite them being away from home, they have really started the game best. I think that hit the post. We don't appear to really have woken up yet. Hopefully we will do that soon, because time is running away. We've had 2 shots, they've had 2 shots, but they've scored 1 goal on a penalty. Here we come, maybe Eklund with it. Finds Sörgård. Can we get the ball in? Krebby, Hallgren, and they get it away. Played. It's not like they're dominating, but they are in the lead nonetheless. Doesn't mean too much result-wise this game, because we are not going to reach Europe, and we are not going to get relegated. We're definitely not going to reach Europe since we are 2-0 down now. But it would be cool with a top half finish. But if we display poor performances like this, then then we don't deserve to reach the top half finish. So let's get close to half time so I can go a bit shouty with the players. They seem to need that because they have been really poor this game so far. Tete with our first half chance, but it's too little too late. Half time, 2 from Mjällby, 0 for Brommapojkarna. So the players got the hand-dry treatment, and hopefully that will mean them performing slightly better for the second half. Time ticking. I haven't made any changes because I believe in the system. Or maybe I shouldn't, because it really hasn't paid off so far today. Close chance for them, but they were offside. Who wins this? We win it, they win it back. Looks like it's going to be their highlight. Pressure him. Close him down, close him down, close him down. They get the ball in, we get it away. Can we counter on them here? Albin to Tete. Can you beat your man? Oh, hit the post. I don't think he meant to do that, but still, one of our best chances so far. Junior to Krebi. No, Kenna. Just over. Kreb would have scored that one, wouldn't he? Another decent chance for them. They have really come to some decent chances. We have had to fight more to create decent chances. Throw-in for us. Throw-ins are dangerous in this game. Ekdal to Sörgård. Get the ball in then. Takes too much time. Takes too long. Oh, I wish we had a decent right back. They get it away, we keep it. Albin sends it to Junior. Nice pass. Can we do anything here? Get the ball in. They get it away. So 9 shots, 1 on target. That's not enough at all. Let's make a couple of changes. Ortmark comes in. Granberg, he's no good at right back, but then Sörgård isn't either. And Levis comes in. Okay. A final desperate push to see if we can create anything. Doesn't appear that way since time is running away fast. 90-minute mark. Maybe a consolation goal here. Ortmark sends it in. They get it away. We keep it. Almebäck again. Ortmark. No. Just seconds away. It doesn't really matter what we do here. Ref, just blow the whistle out on mercy. Let's end this game and forget that this ever happened. 93 minute. There. Blow the whistle. He does. Thank you. The game is over. A poor performance from us, especially in the box, in and around the box. A 2-0 loss in a fairly drab performance solidifies our position in the lower half of the table. But like I said before the game, we're not gonna go down. We're not even gonna get drawn into a battle to avoid relegation playoff. So with 4 games left to play, we are going to play as many youngsters as possible because it doesn't really matter what we do now. We play Örgryte first, and then Hammarby, Stockholm Derby, then Häcken, and then we end playing AIK away. One tough game. If we look at the squad, we are probably going to get rid of a couple of the older players for next season because I think that the younglings are getting good enough to fly on their own. We will see, however, because in the under-19s we don't have too many players who are looking great. Victor Karlsson, I'm trying to retrain him as a right back. It isn't going very well. And then we have Kalle Andersson, who came through this youth intake. He has a long way to go until he's good enough, but hopefully he can become good enough. Hussein Delenkist, a keeper. If we look at them, the 19-year-olds who will be too old. Victor Ekström, not loving him. Fischer, no. Diego Gonzalez, no. These guys are not good. Drinic, no, he's even worse. Krosno, cool name, but awful, just as Forsberg. This is no good. Rickard Ekdal is, I was going to say okay-ish, but he really isn't. He is poor as well. At least they're training good. Hopefully they can keep improving. I'm sorry that I sound so bummed out. But in the next episode, we're going to come back and we are going to play a Stockholm derby versus IK. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.